What's good, YouTube? It's Nas, and we back with another video. Road to 100 subscribers. We 2 away. When this is uploaded, we're probably gonna hit it already. But thank y'all if we do hit it. If we don't, we're just gonna keep going. But today we're gonna be. I seen that the last comparing three players, when I compared Ja Morant, Derrick Rose, and Russell Westbrook, that got a lot of likes and a lot of views. So we're gonna do something different. We're not gonna be comparing three different players again. We're gonna be comparing the career of LeBron James. As we know, LeBron James has basically been in his prime his whole career. He's a 39-year-old man, still averaging above 22 points a game. And today we're gonna compare all his stints: his first Cleveland stint, his Miami stint, his second Cleveland stint, and then finally his Lakers stint. So without further ado, let's just get straight into it. LeBron James, when he was drafted in the 2003-2004 season, he averaged 21 points per game, 5.5 rebounds, and basically 6 assists. And LeBron James won Rookie of the Year this season. He really could have been an All-Star if you really think about it, but obviously they wasn't going to give that to a rookie at that point in time. They still don't like to give rookies an All-Star appearance, but it was a close race between him and Melo, and LeBron ended up winning it. And then in his second year is when we all saw why they called him a generational talent. He averaged 27 points per game, 7 rebounds, and 7 assists, and he was an All-Star his second year, and he's really never looked back ever since. Let me not even say never really, because he didn't look back. And this year, I think they made the playoffs this season, if I'm not mistaken, because LeBron was literally the backbone. I'm going to be talking about it in this first Cleveland stint. I might bring it up a few times, but LeBron really had to lead a team with Ilgauskas and Mo Williams as his only All-Stars, I would say, because that's what I make to excuse to my friends when they joke about LeBron not having help. I say Mo Williams and Ilgauskas, but really, what can you do when the East was really a powerhouse at the time with the Pistons? I'm trying to think of other teams. The Pistons, not just the East though. Well, the whole league, the Pistons, the Magic, after Dwight Howard. Dwight Howard was obviously not drafted yet, but yeah, in the 2005-2006 season, LeBron averaged 31 points per game, 7 rebounds, and 6.5 assists, and this was one of LeBron's highest scoring averages for his career. And obviously his third season is really when a lot of NBA players break out, and he obviously became a phenom after his second season, and he followed it up with this. And this wasn't the year they made the finals, I believe the next season was when they made the finals in 2007. Yeah, the 2006-2007 Cleveland Cavaliers, LeBron averaged 27 points per game, 6.5 rebounds, and 6 assists, and they ended up getting swept by the Spurs. And there was no being Duncan and Tony Parker that season. There was just no stopping that, and obviously we seen what happened. There was nobody to stop Tim Duncan, even though LeBron averaged over 30 points in that series. What can you do when your teammates can't be relied on? It's really just him again. It was really LeBron versus the world during these early seasons. But in the 2006-2007 season, the 2007-2008 season, LeBron averaged 30 points, basically 8 rebounds, and 7 assists. And I'm pretty sure this was his MVP, right? No, this wasn't his MVP. Wow, LeBron could have won a lot of MVPs. I realized that his later half of his career, but I didn't realize early LeBron really was snubbed a few times, even though Kobe, Nash was winning MVPs at this time. But Braun really could have been like a 10-time MVP if you really think about it. Obviously, I think this was the season they lost to the Magic, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, that's all I can say for that. 2008, 2009, Cleveland Cavaliers LeBron averaged 28 points per game, 7.5 rebounds, and 7 assists. In the 2009-2010 season, his last stint in Cleveland, he averaged 29 points per game, 7 rebounds, and 8 assists. And I'm pretty sure this was when he won his back-to-back MVPs. Yes, it was. I had to fact check myself. But obviously, the team wasn't getting it done, and we all know what happened. The decision was made, and what we're going to get into next is he joined the Miami Heat. But in my opinion, this LeBron is... I'll just save it to the end of the video. But Miami Heat LeBron, his first season in Miami, he averaged 26.5 points per game, 7 rebounds, and 7 assists. And this LeBron really, he won the MVP, but no, he didn't win the MVP, sorry. But this LeBron went against Dirk Nowitzki in the finals, and he ended up choking. And clearly, him or Wade didn't know the chemistry really wasn't there that season. LeBron was taking a backseat through Wade, and LeBron should never be doing that in any point of his career, or except for later half. But it's LeBron fucking James. Why are you taking a backseat to Dwayne Wade? I get Dwayne Wade is an all-time great, all-time shooting guard, a top 3, top 4 shooting guard of all time, but you're LeBron James, 6'8", dominant force in the middle of your prime. And that's when they figured it out, his 2012 season, when he won another MVP, and he averaged 27 points per game, 7 rebounds, and basically 8 rebounds and 6 assists. And this LeBron came back with a vengeance, and they played the Baby Thunder, and he obviously got it done in dominant fashion. He got it done in dominant fashion, and he really proved why he was the best in the world, because the narrative about LeBron during that time is he couldn't win. And after finally getting this ring that has been awaited for his career, he finally got it done. And the next season, he went back-to-back champion, and he was a back-to-back MVP, and he averaged 26 points per game, 8 rebounds, and 7 assists. And going against the Spurs, people say this was really his most dominant year. I feel like the last year was the most dominant year, but I'm not going to even get into all that. But yeah, they just went back-to-back. I don't know what else to say about that. And then his final year in Miami, he averaged 27 points per game, 7 rebounds, and 6 assists. And you can't say LeBron didn't show up for the finals, really. They say Kawhi locked him down and all that, but LeBron showed up. It was really Wade that really didn't help him, and Wade really regressed that season, even though Wade ended up coming back to who he was in 2016. But Wade didn't help LeBron at all. And what can you do if your second best player was supposedly either Wade or Bosh? But what can you do if your second player is not stepping up? And you already got to deal with a tough defender in Kawhi Leonard, who was a multiple-time Defensive Player of the Year, even though he was young at that time. This before Kawhi was established, but this was the season Kawhi got established and guarding LeBron James, and LeBron still basically put up 30 in that finals. But next, we're going to go into his next Cleveland stint. In the 2014-15 season, LeBron averaged 25 points per game, 6 rebounds, and basically 7.5 assists. And LeBron this season was one of the best LeBrons I've seen. He came back to Cleveland, and he showed why the king returned. He brought Kevin Love, obviously a young Kyrie Irving that was an all-star in the face of the franchise at that time, and they tried to get it done, but obviously injuries ruined that team, and they couldn't get it done. Kevin Love's shoulder injury, Kyrie's torn meniscus, I think, or ACL. But in my opinion, if Kyrie and Love don't get hurt, the Warriors never win that first ring. But obviously, there's no what-ifs in this situation. But LeBron obviously couldn't get it done against the Warriors team, and they lost in the finals 4-2. And the next season, In 2015-16 season, LeBron averaged 25 points per game, 7 rebounds, and basically 7 assists. And this is when LeBron made history. He came back down 3-1, the first time in finals history, won Finals MVP, and he finally brought that long-awaited championship back to Cleveland. And he was really the best in the world at that time. He was the best in the world for a whole decade, which is crazy. But that is LeBron James, so what can we expect? In the 2016-17 season, he averaged 26 points per game, 8.5 rebounds, and 8 assists. And this season, there was no being the Golden State Warriors with Kevin Durant. Come on, bro. But obviously, they couldn't get it done. And what's next to come is basically what they say LeBron's best season was. And with Kyrie departing and it just being him in love, LeBron had to carry a heavy load. And this season, he averaged 27.5 points per game, 8.5 rebounds, and 9 assists. And these stats don't really say what 2018 LeBron was really doing. He was really putting a group of role players on his back and making them look good. He beat a good Boston Celtics team with a lot of good players. Jason Tatum, young rookie Jason Tatum, young Jaylen Brown, Terry Rozier coming of age. And yeah, he beat a tough Indiana Pacers team, but obviously he lost in the finals to the Golden State Warriors with Kevin Durant again. In the 2018-19 season, we're going to get into his Lakers stint, which is going on currently, which is crazy. It's been this many years, but his first Lakers stint, he averaged 27 points per game, 8.5 rebounds, and 8 assists. This was one of his lowest career games, or lowest career seasons. He only played 55 games this season because obviously he got injured this season. And before his injury and before really Lonzo's injury, the Lakers were looking like a good playoff team. If you don't remember, you could look at, they was coming back or coming off record before the injuries started happening. But obviously the Lakers didn't make the playoffs that season, and that's the first time in basically a decade that LeBron's team didn't make the playoffs. So in the 2019-20 season, LeBron averaged 25 points per game, basically 8 rebounds and 10 assists. And this was the season LeBron became a point guard. Basically, he's basically been a point forward his whole career. Listening to stats I've been naming, he averaged basically above 7 assists every season. But this season, he really took it ahead himself to be the point guard, and he was debatably the MVP. If you want to debate that, where Giannis had a better season, whatever, but LeBron was second in MVP at the age of like 34, 35. But that's really unheard of, and LeBron managed to do that. And obviously, this was when he got his 4th and final championship. Obviously, it was in the bubble. People call it a bubble ring, but he got it done. Nobody else got it done. Nobody else had to work for them. In the 2020-21 season, LeBron averaged 25 points per game, 7 rebounds, and basically 8 assists. And this was the lowest amount of games LeBron got played. And this was really early season. LeBron was looking great. They got off to a 15-0 or 12-0 start, I'm pretty sure, but they were dominant in the early seasons. But obviously, if y'all remember correctly, I forgot his name, but shit, I know his name. I might pop it up on the screen if I remember, but he ran into LeBron, or he twisted his ankle, and after this, LeBron was really never the same, but he still played like he's LeBron James. But yeah, this season they lost to the Phoenix Suns, and this was the first time really that LeBron was really eliminated in the first round. In the 2021-2022 season, LeBron averaged 30 points per game, 8 rebounds, and 6 assists. And LeBron came back with vengeance. He healed up with the ankle, obviously. And they end up making the conference finals this season, led by LeBron, led by Anthony Davis. But obviously, they lost to the Denver Nuggets this season. And no, they didn't lose to the Denver Nuggets. Who did they lose to? The Lakers? No, not the Lakers. Fuck. It was either the Nuggets or the Warriors. I can't remember right now. But obviously they couldn't get it done. In the 2022-2023 season, LeBron averaged 28.9 points per game, 8 rebounds, and basically 7 assists. And no, this was the season they lost to the Denver Nuggets. They got swept, but no, this was last season. Yeah. Fuck, I'm messing this up at the end of this video, but yeah, I get the point. They lost 4-1 to the Denver Nuggets. They really didn't have an answer for Michael Porter Jr., Jamal Murray, and the game winner over Anthony Davis really proved that. But coming towards the end of this video, 2024-2025 season, LeBron at right now, 12 games in, averages 23.5 points per game, basically 9 rebounds and basically 10 assists. And LeBron basically averaging a triple-double. His last couple games he had triple-double, which really inspired me to make this video. But LeBron is obviously a 4-time NBA champion, a 4-time Finals MVP, a 4-time Most Valuable Player. He's a 20-time All-Star, and the accolades, I could be here listing accolades for days. Obviously, all-time scoring leader, 3rd all-time in assists. Who knows where he ranks on the rebounding leader stats, but I want to know, what is y'all favorite LeBron seasons or favorite LeBron stint, basically? Is it second stint LeBron, first stint LeBron, or Miami LeBron? But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Subscribe if you're new.